everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And, of course, LeBron James. He's a big ticket to follow. They'll go without him, though.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
Pass to Thomas. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. 5-on-3 break. He shoots. Misses off the right iron. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did speak with the Celtics head coach. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard is at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Sengun. An easy 2 on the layup.
Inside the paint, Sengun is a force to be reckoned with.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Screen by Leonard. Here's Doncic. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Arenas. Averaging around 6 a game. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thomas with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. And Sengun throw it down.
You're always going to get great effort from Sengun. As a matter of fact, I don't think this guy ever gets tired on the glass.
And Ayton with the stuff.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Tatum.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
That puts him in the lead. Doncic has got 5.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Thomas. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers in the lead. From 18 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Here's Arenas. No points so far. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Doncic with it. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic with the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Thomas outside. On the wing, Tatum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He put together 10 points.
Los Angeles, 14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's Hachimura. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Doubled by Hachimura. Back to Smith. Over Reeves. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Carter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Reeves. For 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smith inside. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Los Angeles. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And here's Murray. No points yet. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Pass to Hachimura. And the 3-pointer goes.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Outside Carter. Let's go with a three. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Out to Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Bryant. Van Arsdale grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Carter. The three. He drops it from range. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Outside Reeves. The putback. Whiteside. And Carter with the block.
That 7'5" wingspan of Wendell Carter's coming into play right there. What a denial.
The three, Smith. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Pass to Reeves. Ooh, stolen by Smith. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Stolen by Bryant. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Reeves. Six to shoot. Hachimura outside. Sinks the tray. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Back to Murray. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Şengün. He has 7. Shoots over 8. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Come to me.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And he's got such great hands. Aiden corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Here's Şengün. The three is up. Doncic grabs the miss. Leonard with the ball. Over Thomas. Leonard can't get it to go. Pass to Şengün. And they pick up 2. Şengün's got 9.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And here's Doncic. He's got 12. And he's whistled for the 5-second violation. It's a close game here in Boston. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Tatum, and Boston again with the bucket.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Aiden. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, B.A.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. So both teams making some changes here. From deep, Reeves drops in the 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Aiden with a screen. Here's Leonard. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Arenas. And here's Smith. And stolen by Leonard. Aiden with a screen. To the middle. And Aiden with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Aiden using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation. The Celtics with the lead. Now Murray. From deep. On target from range. Murray's got 5.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 5. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Well, you really got to appreciate Kawhi's presence and the impact it has on the court. I mean, he's a guy who is feared on both ends of the floor, and that gives his team a lot of confidence.
Now here's Hill. Still no points. Leonard outside. Over Carter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back.
33.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Thomas outside. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Whiteside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And then Bryant with the dunk.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hand.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Hachimura. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boston ball. Substitutions for the Celtics.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside connect. Pass to Bryant. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 6 in the quarter.
Impressive read that time by Connect. Just a good basketball play there.
Here's Şengün. Here's Arenas. Back to Şengün. 5 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Ayton. Oh, he stayed with it and got it to go.
Yeah, so strong. Ayton and one. Ugh.
Free throws off from Ayton. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. Here's Şengün. There's the double with Doncic. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Doncic on the take. Not that time. Boston leading by 3. A minute 58 left to play in the 4th. Outside Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Rebounded by Ayton. Lakers trail by 3. Smart with the ball. Outside Reeves. Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Here's Arenas. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, Smart with a rebound.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance. That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performance.
Buries it from outside.
Wow. Şengün oozing with big-time confidence there.
51 seconds left in the final quarter.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Arenas going inside. And it's Şengün penetrating. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
Well, you know, Şengün has a variety of moves he can turn to in the post. I love that about his game. Keeps defenders off balance and oftentimes in a bad way.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Here's Reeves. A one-handed jam
guarded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
There's the drive. Both hands there for a little extra.
He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Doncic. Oh, he missed the jumper. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Thomas. Timeout called, Celtics.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Murray. Here's a pass to Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. He launches. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Murray. No good from 3. Now here's Doncic. Ayton with a screen. Here's Leonard. Outside Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Smart. Doncic fired. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Murray! Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He gets it to go.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Outside Murray. Here's Thomas. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Oh, he jammed it.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Doncic outside. Outside Leonard. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
They will take that gift for sure. Every point critical at this stage.
It's a 1-point game.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Thomas.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down. Hey.
defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Wendell Carter Jr. Gilbert Arenas.
Doncic with it. Outside Reeves. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Smith. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Walsh. 5 to shoot. Picked by Carter. Here's Smith. Ooh, the shot misses. And here's Doncic. Shot from 12. It falls.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Timeout called, Celtics. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Substitution on the court.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.